Hey there, soccer freaks. This is ATL On Fire, the podcast where we talk all things Atlanta United Football Club. So sit back, buckle up, enjoy. We could have been, but we are currently in 8th, and you say, okay, that's not that great, but we're 2-4-1. We're in 8th with 10 points, and we're one game in hand away from being in 2nd. So I think right now, if you are an Atlanta United fan, as the team is settling under a new coach, particularly if you think about what we were doing last year, you got to be happy with even getting some draws, because my guess is those draws are about to turn to wins as we transition from first third to middle third, or even first half to second half of the schedule.
Have you heard any updates on Ronald Hernandez?
I believe he was on the bench again.
So he was on the roster.
Yes, he has appeared on the bench twice, and what I have heard is that because he came from, so he went to Scotland in this crazy thing. So he's Venezuelan. He's on the Venezuelan national team. He went to Scotland, and right before COVID hit, and because COVID hit, he never did anything there. He didn't even train, right? Nothing, right? And so he basically, it turns out that he had like 8 months where he wasn't playing soccer. So that makes me believe that he's just a couple of months from getting up to speed. And I was originally thinking maybe Brooks Lennon won the job. I'm not so sure of that. And in fairness to Brooks Lennon, I'm not really sure whether Hines actually sees him as a right back or not. He might see him as a right winger, along with Jurgen Damm. You might have Hernandez and Lennon playing.
That would be fantastic, because I think Lennon certainly can be. I could see the combination of even tactically using one or the other, to just have a little change of speed, bring in maybe Jurgen Damm, later on in the game to
Yeah, it's nice to have two quality wingers. Yeah, for sure.
So who we got next here? I'm looking at the schedule here on the screen. We're up against Philadelphia on June 20th. Is that right?
Yeah, we owe those boys.
We do. And so, what's the name of the field up in?
It can't be the next game though.
Yeah. Google's been so wrong with the schedules here. So
do we really have a break from the? Today is the 30th.
No,
we can't have 20 days before the next game.
No,
that's not right.
It's not.
That's shambolic.
It's the Google. Going wrong. All right, find something to talk about. I'll
apologize to Google.
Google got it right.
Google's always right.
Damn it, you Google.
How did we go against Google? Yeah, the official Atlanta United website, June 20th is the next thing. It is an international break, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Google 1, ATL on fire 0. All right, it's fine. We'll win the next one, right, Mikey Dobbs?
Yeah.
Google. We have to find something that Google is wrong.
Don't always trust Google. Trust me.
What?
Yeah. What do you think of Joseph's pink hair?
Bubblegum. Awesome. I'm not as big a fan as the gray, which I thought was epic. How is a guy on top of your game scoring goals, for fun, and he's sporting the gray hair? So that was my favorite. But the pink hair, awesome. My wife, with all the new players, was saying, at the stadium, she's like, oh, it's hard to pick out whatever. I'm like, there's one player it's easy to pick out. Yeah. She's like, oh, yeah. Justin Martinez. Yeah, I love it. I'm a big fan.
I don't know about it. If it was like breast cancer month or something like that, I'd be all about it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I'd rather see him, I don't know.
Well, nobody can look as good as you in your beautiful Atlanta United warm-up top.
This is because Hines wore this the first game. And
right.
I'm going to get me one of those.
You should.
He's got the sweatpants, and I don't have that part of it.
Okay.
So that's the next big buy. So
nice.
So We have a month off before our next game.
Yeah, international break. Apparently.
So I guess I'm gonna have
Which makes sense because we know there's always internationals. But
I'm gonna have to do a ATL cooking with ATL on fire episode then.
If you haven't, dear podcast listeners, if you haven't checked out the YouTube channel and watched the cooking segments, you're missing out because there's some delicious things going on the ATL on Fire YouTube channel.
So yeah, the last one I did a lobster roll, which I have again never done. Took all of 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Basically, you're warming butter if you do the prepared lobster from somewhere like the Cat Farmers Market.
Okay.
But absolutely fabulous. So we're playing Philly next, and maybe I do like Philly cheesesteaks.
Awesome. We're in
something like that.
Yeah, I mean we owe those, boys, because our epic meltdown in the CONCACAF Champions League. We owe Philadelphia.
Maybe I'll put some peppers in my cheesecake just to be controversial, because that's not like the traditional thing that really pisses a lot of people off when you put peppers in there.
Okay.
We're going to do that.
Dropping some knowledge here in the podcast.